Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Into the box, Tommy Pham. He will lead this one off today. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in, Brandon Lau, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 8.
Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
The bouncer to the left side. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped him up. Smith is there. And the inning is over. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
Now the pitch.
Candelario.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Pham is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready now, C.J. Cron, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting fourth.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And it's 1-2. Cron, the runner at first with 2 gone. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Jason Castro. Now he'll reach for a first-pitch fastball as this is bounced foul off to the left at strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Standing in, David Dahl. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So striding forward now, Christian Walker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Fried. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Now the double steal is on here. Pulled toward right center field. And he will get there to make the running play. And leading off the inning, Will Smith. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Will.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Fried is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Stepping in, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, A.J. Pollock. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now the pitch.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the third out. Digging in to try it again, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Popped up. prone in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Brandon Lau. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Into the box now, Trevor Story. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first two guys out on one pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. And there's one away. So one man gone for the Mets in the third, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Just a tick behind for a strike. Popped up. Walker moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Lifted in the air to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, Freddie Freeman. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting, catcher.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now another 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground, and Castro's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Striding into the box, Christian Walker. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. It looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now batting, the center fielder.
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. To the plate now, Max Fried. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. And good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out. 2 gone now in the Braves half of the fourth. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Line hard, but foul. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Muncy is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Will Smith comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He'll go to the bag for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Lau. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning.
Number 8.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Down the first baseline. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. Trevor Story steps in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. One out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Hunter Renfroe as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle, fielded cleanly. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping up to the plate, A.J. Pollock. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fouled away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off. The 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Harrison Bader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jason Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Popped him up. And there's your first out of the inning. David Dahl to the plate now. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. At the plate now, Christian Walker. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Now batting.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. From the belt, the pitch. Max Fried is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Ahmed Rosario is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. The 1-1 home. Base hit into right center.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Standing in now, Jeimer Candelario. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Pham is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
The batter, number 13.
At the plate, Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as Robert Gesellman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning.
Leading off to the plate, the right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Ground ball right side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. He grounds it sharply to third. He's got it. One there. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now
Settling in now, Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Bouncer down the line. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
2 out with the man at first. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Leading off the inning, Will Smith. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Freeman's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And it's fouled away. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ripped down the line. Freeman is up with it. And there's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one got a piece of him. Now at the plate, Harrison Bader. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get.
57. James Clark.
From the stretch. Popped him up. Lau has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The 0-2 home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. One away for the Braves here in inning number 8. And into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Popped him up. Smith shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now, Christian Walker, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ground ball to Seager at short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Jed Lowry will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Hit on the ground to third, reined in, and he's set down, 1 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jeimer Candelario hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Chris Davis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a ball fought off foul off to the right. It's strike 1. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That ball is absolutely crushed. Back goes Pollock to the track, to the wall. Oh my, it's gone! Santa Maria! Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
In now, Brandon Lau.
Number 8.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit.
Now back, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Matt Barnes enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. So now to the plate, Trevor Story, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Throw back to second, and Grant Dayton, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 75.
All set for the
Grant Dayton.
He's set and the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter,
You just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
1-2 now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. To right field. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Max Muncy. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
2 gone. Ready for another chance? Will Smith. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. This is foul right side. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-0 the final score today. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Fried gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Mets, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.